So recently I was tasked to make a documentary. But the first question I had was, well, what and or who do I make a documentary about? I was completely lost and I had no idea where to start. But then it hit me. What would take no effort and almost no time? Today I decided to make a documentary on my brother Hayden, with multiple interviews from him and the other people in his life. So, please enjoy. Now, Hayden's a pretty average guy. He does pretty average guy things like chores, and he hangs out with his friends, and he plays games. I'm pretty sure he's smart. I'm not really sure. I've only lived with him for like 16 years. Anywho, let's watch the first few interviews from Hayden's friends.
Hayden Schaefer? Do you know what he did to me? What he did to my company?
Hayden Schaefer, I feel like Hayden Schaefer's cool.
Think he's cool?
Not really.
He's a fantastic kid.
Can you tell me something you like about Hayden Schaefer? Caswar said he doesn't like him very much.
He's a silly, goofy guy. He's just a little guy, you know?
Oof. You're saying he's a little guy?
He's a good guy. I haven't known him for that long. He's a great guy.
I haven't seen him in years, but he's pretty cool, I guess.
He's cool. He's cool people. See what I'm saying? He a little too fruity. He be trying to touch
Okay, Hayden Schaefer is one of the greatest people known to man. He raised my family. He raised my family. He became president in the day. No, he's a good guy.
I think he's a great guy. He sang pretty well in after school choir. And when I see him in the hallway, I always say hi.
Oh man, I'm glad. It seems like people really like Hayden. I think he's a pretty cool guy, and it's really cool to know that everybody else thinks so. But just because we assess what everybody else thinks about Hayden doesn't mean we assessed what Hayden thinks about Hayden. Alright, Hayden, so this is the first of many interviews with you, the main focus of my documentary today. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and I just want you to answer truthfully and honestly. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
So we're gonna start with some pretty basic things. So what you wanna be when you grow up?
I don't know. I'm in like 9th grade. I don't really know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Okay. Have you considered something like an astronaut or a firefighter or maybe an artist?
I don't know.
Have you ever thought about working in the food industry?
Maybe.
What kind is your favorite food? Here, if in case you didn't understand the question, I'm asking what food do you like to eat the most?
I know what you meant. I don't know.
Ever considered getting a cheese pizza? And kind of because pizza, you can put anything you want on it, and I'm pretty sure that if you get cheese and sauce of any kinds and you put it on a pizza, it's still pizza. Would you do that?
What?
So, as a 9th grader in high school, are you employed or unemployed?
Unemployed.
See, now how do you expect to support for your family when you don't have any money coming into your pocket? You have no source of income, Hayden. What are you going to do when the kids need you? What are you going to do when your wife needs you or husband? And what are you going to do when the world needs you?
I'm 15 years old.
Okay, Hayden, my next question is, are there anything you're allergic to?
Yeah.
Are you allergic to bananas?
Yeah.
Are you allergic to grass?
No. I don't know where you got that from.
Timmy, I remember when you were little,
I'm not allergic to grass.
Mom said you were really allergic to grass. So, are there anything that you would ever want to do? Like any interests?
Like that I want to do? I don't know.
Is there anything you want to do?
That's such a vague question.
Do you like things when you do them? Next question. Which sea animal is your favorite? I'll start. I really like the sea turtles?
I really like turtles.
Okay, but you can't have the same answer as me because that's literally plagiarism. So you have to have a different answer.
But that was my answer.
You literally can't do this. Our whole life you do this. You always sit here our whole life and you decide that we have the same things going on. We don't. We don't have the same things. None of us have the same things. We aren't the same. Oh wow, it's proof he actually really likes turtles. He's not the same as me. I didn't even know that. Another question that I have for you that I was wondering because I wanted to know what your favorite holiday was.
I like Christmas.
Can I guess what your favorite holiday is, maybe?
I just told you.
Can I guess, though? Maybe? Just maybe?
I told you what it was.
Hayden, please. Hayden, I'm conducting this interview. Not you, okay? I'm telling you what's going on.
Okay.
So we're gonna ask this question one more time, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna put the camera back up. I'm gonna stop. I promise I won't hurt you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Hayden, can I guess or maybe your favorite holiday is maybe?
Okay.
Is it Hanukkah? Hayden, we fucking rehearsed this. Do you think you have good grades?
Do I think I have?
What do you want to be when you grow up? Do you think you're gonna go to a really cool college?
I don't know what I want to do.
You gonna go to college? You're gonna get a college degree? You're gonna be a telemarketer? All right, Hayden. We only have a few more questions before we have to wrap up this interview. And I know you want to stay forever. I get it. But we're going to have to wrap it up Sunday, buddy. And you can't do anything about it.
Hurry up and ask me questions.
Okay, don't rush me.
Stop stalling.
You're really testing my patience. What color is your favorite color? And if there's multiple answers, then multiple choice.
I like a light blue, I guess.
Yeah.
That's it.
We had a pretty good interview here today, I think. And to be quite honest, this young man is really getting on my last nerve. So, I'm going to return him to his home, delightfully so.
Should review